All right, so 2021 MLS Cup champions, New York Red Bulls start off their season with new head coach Gerard. Oh, did I say something silly already? Gerard Struber is in charge for the, do we call it his first year because he coached a playoff game last year? I'm going to say his first year. First true year under Gerard Struber. 6th in the East last year under Mr. Armas. 13th in the league, got into the playoffs and got blown out by Columbus. 9-9-5 last year. Key arrivals: Anthony Reyes, Wilkman Carmona, Tom Edwards, Fabio Coronel, Diarra, Harper, Lewis, and now we can add it, thanks to Connor's team, Andrew Gutman. Announced today, the 9th of March, that Andrew Gutman was signed on a permanent from Celtic to Atlanta for 3 years, then loaned to Red Bull in exchange, not for a loan fee, but for a third-round draft pick, because we love MLS, and that's how things work. And like $50K in GAM if he does something. I don't know what the incentive is, but it's there. Departures, honestly, not too many to write home about. Tim Parker's a big one. Kaku, if he's actually gone, still don't know what's going on with that. That's awesome. Jared Stroud's gone. He played a few minutes for us. Patrick Seagoat is gone. Shakovsky's gone. And we always have to throw in that Alex the Goat Mouil has left us. He did leave us early last season, but we miss you, Alex. Come on the podcast. I just want to talk to you, man. I just want to see how you're doing. I have seen ample times that Gerard Struber is a 4-4-2 diamond user. That is his go-to. He is sticking by it, so you have to assume that's what we're going to look at. I'm going to say Coronel is going in goal. You could put Mara in there. You could put Jensen in there. I think all three of them are capable. But if you're going to sign a guy on loan, might as well play him for the time you have him. Duncan at right back, best right back in the league. Aaron Long at center back, best center back in the league. Anthony Reyes, best red card getter in the league. I am now changing this from Tom Edwards. I had Tom Edwards starting at left back, but I'm now changing this due to the news today to Mr. Gutman at left back, with Tom Edwards backing up Kyle Duncan and Jason Pendant backing up Gutman. Yuba Diarra is going to probably start at the center mid spot. That's going to allow Caceres to go higher, which is where he's more comfortable anyway. He's better going forward and going and kind of connecting those two lines, or Davis. Yearwood will probably play on the other side. Caden Clark at cam for the last, season before he moves on to Leipzig, which was in his contract at 16. And then you'll probably have White or Barlow and Fabio in that second spot. Fabio has a rating of 70 on FIFA, according to the Red Bulls discussion group. So maybe we're looking at something cool there. I am very interested to see what type of style this team plays. We have talked a lot about the Red Bull system, trusting the system of don't worry about possession, get it into positions higher up the field, press as hard as we can, win it back in dangerous areas, create chances. I've heard he is a high pressing coach, but I'm not sure that's the style that he'll go with. We've always been a very fit team, but we've basically recycled most of our starters. So is that going to be the way we want to do things? Are we going to get Caden Clark in good positions? Are we going to try and get Fabio off the ball? I don't know. So I'm interested to see if he's more of a possession first, a dump and press, a dump and counter, a park the bus and counter. What is the style that's going to come out of this? I'm very interested to see preseason games, anything that I can see to get this, understand. But I'm excited about Diarra. I think he's going to be a huge, just wrecking ball in the midfield, which is going to be great. I'm nervous about Coronel. Anytime we bring in a goalkeeper from anywhere in the league, not just this team, it just always sits the wrong way. Because I've got Raïs Mboli in this head. I've got Frank Rost in this part of the brain. And I just see bad all over the place. So I'm hoping he's better than that. Fabio, not sure about. Don't know much about him. Got him from the second division in Brazil. Not sure. Obviously, key players to watch. Kyle Duncan, best player for this team all around last year. And Aaron Long, USMNT caliber center back. And Caden Clark, too. I'm going to throw Caden Clark in there because he's got a ton of potential for this last year, but he's also one of my 3 players who needs to have a very good 2021. He's got to prove that his move to Leipzig is worth it. He's got to come out and ball. Do I think he'll fall short? No, I think he'll be fine. Just got to give him the proper support. Anybody playing up top, Barlow, White, Fabio, Adam Tamburello, I don't care. Whoever's playing up top needs to score a goal. Like, we went 13 games last year without a striker scoring a goal. Not good. Not good at all. Anthony Reyes needs to get up to speed. Keep that back line really tight, really close together. Don't get sent off every 3 games. That's all I'm asking. Where does Danny Royer fit into this? Danny Royer, leading goal scorer last couple years. Tried to play at striker, didn't work. Not a striker. Wide player who can cut in and finish the ball in the corner. Not a wide system. Where does he fit in? I don't think he does. I think he's a super sub off the bench. Toss him into a, take out maybe Davis and put him out wide. Let Fabio go out wide and then put Barlow or White up top as a lone striker, play 4-3-3. I don't know. But I don't see Daniel Royer getting a ton of game time here, which kind of sucks because he's been one of our better players the last few years. Love the guy. Don't see a lot of game time for this man. So all in all, interested in how this team will perform. We've replaced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our starting 11, possibly 6, which just means it's going to be a little bit of a tougher challenge to win the treble this year. So, but that's okay because it's all in the challenge, right? U.S. Open Cup, Supporters Shield, MLS Cup, it's all ours. Up the Red Bulls to the moon. Long live the Red Bull. And did I hit my time? Probably not.
Yeah, you did a good job. There's still 2.5 minutes left.
Nice. Thoughts, guys. Don't let me ramble on about the best team in the league. Go ahead and share your thoughts.
Do you think Caden Clark's getting the start?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't see anybody else playing in that camp spot.
I know you're going to tell me he plays further back, but you're forgetting the most important name on this list, Andrew.
I don't know what it is.
What year is this?
It is the year of Omir. You are right, and he could.
I am right.
Man,
I'm gonna keep saying it until it happens.
Yeah, that's the only way you can do it, right? Because then eventually you'll be right.
Exactly.
Logic. I can see him coming off the bench for Caden Clark. I don't think if we're trusting the system, I don't think 17-year-old Caden Clark, who's getting a move to Leipzig at the end of the year, is going to get benched for Omir Fernandez. I just don't think it's going to happen because our Red Bull overlords won't allow it.
Fair.
They will see it happen and they will go, Gerard, what are you doing? And he will say, Omir is the best player on our team. And they go, but money. And he goes, oh, okay.
It's not even money. It's their own money.
They're
literally moving money from one hand into the other and going, deal.
Somebody got to look at the logistics of this shit, man. How does that work? I don't get it.
It doesn't. That's some shady stuff right there.
I love it. Long live the Red Bull. Make as much money as you can, my friend. Make as much money as you can.
Money.
Yeah, but when they sell him on, they give us a 33% fee for Tyler Adams, which means nothing because it's going right back to Red Bull Global.
Exactly. Like you guys aren't seeing any of that.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yes, I think Caden Clark is starting. Omir will fill in off the bench, score 9 goals, and be one of our best impactful players going into the MLS Cup.
All right, quick question for you. Any chance Amro Tarek starts instead of Reyes?
Yes. Would you like to know why?
Why? Because he's going to get red carded.
He's going to get 9 red cards this year, so he will have to play. No, yeah, absolutely. When the way the schedule works in MLS, right? You know, you're going to play lots of games in a short amount of time. You're going to have to rotate, and he'll definitely get time either there or playing at left back, depending on health, form, whatever. He's versatile enough, excuse me, to do that. So he'll definitely get starts. He'll definitely get time. I just don't see him starting right away.
One other question.
Go ahead.
Any thoughts on Cameron Harper?
Yes, Cameron Harper, another confusing one for me. Because if it is true that Gerard Struber likes to play 4-4-2 diamond, Cameron Harper is a pure out-and-out right winger. He loves getting the ball in the wings and attacking. I can see him as a super sub right now. He's also very young, 20 years old. And I believe he's on a permanent, so I'm assuming he can get more. I can see Royer and him coming in as subs on the wing if we need to change up formation, or if we're going against a team that kind of packs that middle and we can't work out of it, throw our wingers on there. I think he's got a very good potential. I just don't see him getting into a starting 11 right now. My other guess would be that if White or Barlow doesn't fit the bill, they're going to throw him up top. Because my guess is a 20-year-old winger can also probably adapt and play striker. I could. That's how I learned how to do it. But so here's the deal. I like this window. For the first time in a long time, I'm looking at a Red Bull window and I'm saying, this was good. This was a good window for the New York Red Bulls. We're not signing 9 different Red Bull 2 players. No, not a lot of no DPs, which is fine. But we're using our Red Bull link, Carmona, Cornell, Diarra, or not Carmona, excuse me, Diarra, Cornell, Luca Lewis is our player that we brought up. So we're using that Red Bull link for the first time in a while. At the beginning of the season, not bringing in Samuel Tete to play 3 games and run around without touching the ball. Using our scouting networks in Brazil, get Fabio. Harper, I think, is a great pull. I think that's a Struber pull from being in England. Gutman is a great get, just probably from the front office there. And then Reyes is the same idea. Luca Lewis, I think, is going to also compete for that spot. And then Tom Edwards and Carmona are just going to give us some depth. I like it. I'm happy. I'm cautiously optimistic, which means I can't wait to finish in 8th next year. That is my soapbox. I'm done. Go ahead and mute me for the rest of the time, I guess, because I've gone on long enough.
Don't tell me, I'll do it.
I know you.